So guys, we're going to start with what we have in this training agenda. We first start with AZ900 and then we move to AZ104. So before starting anything, let me introduce myself. My name is Sanjay Singh. I have more than 15 years of experience in production and corporate trainings. In my previous role, I have served different kind of roles to different companies, like technical lead, like subject matter expert, L3 engineer, consultant, different roles I have served. Currently, I'm working as Microsoft trainer, Microsoft technologies trainer related to different technologies, what we have in Microsoft portfolio. My experience is moving around to almost all Microsoft products. I started my journey with starting very important product that we have seen in somewhere in 2007-8, communication and messaging products. After that, I worked with different kind of system center product as well, like SCCM, SCVMM, SCDPM. And once Microsoft started with their cloud journey, somewhere in 2011, I started working on cloud at the same time, along with this launch. And since then, I have seen all the development, all the improvements in cloud since very starting. So currently, my profile is very much moving around Azure technologies, Microsoft 365, Office 365. And I deal with all kind of deliveries related to designing, architecting, security. So what different kind of course portfolio we have in Microsoft? I deliver almost all kind of trainings related to Microsoft products and technologies. I have Microsoft certified trainer certification since last 10 years. And I have many different certifications in Microsoft technologies, MCIT, PMCSC, MCSA, and many other certifications I have acquired over time. More than 40 plus certifications I have. I have tried my hand to other technologies as well. For knowledge perspective, I have fair understanding related to Cisco technologies, Cisco routing and switching, AWS, Google Cloud Platform. So this is my profile, what kind of experience I have, what kind of technology I am delivering right now, what kind of hands-on I have with other technologies as well. So this is my brief introduction, what kind of profile I have. Now, so this course is designed for the professionals who are interested in moving in cloud technology, starting with Azure Cloud. And this is a fundamental course. This course is a one-day course. One day in the sense, the 8 hours in one day. We go for this training. If you are going to for single day, we will go for a single day training in this. Because we are in a kind of 4-hour session, so we will complete this training today and tomorrow. With this training, you will be definitely confident to go for Microsoft Azure Fundamental Certification, AZ900. So AZ900 is associated to this, what we are going to start first. Now, one question comes always if you are going to attend many different trainings, like you are going to attend AZ900, then you will attend AZ104. Maybe after that, you are going to attend some other Azure training. Question is, should we go for all these certifications? Should we go for AZ900 and then AZ104, or then we should go for AZ305 that is related to designing? Should we go for all these? Answer is depends. If I'm going for AZ305 certification only, this is a design and architect level of certification. Definitely in this case, I will be having knowledge related to administration and also related to the fundamentals. It depends on the company where you are working. If they are pretty much accepting that if you are AZ300 305 certified, you don't need these. But in some companies, if you are working on different projects, so sometimes this is a project requirement that you have to qualify for AZ900. Also, you should be qualified for AZ104. Also, you should be qualified for AZ305. So in this kind of design, you may have to go for all these certifications. But in Microsoft, if you leave some certifications, all certifications, they don't have any kind of prerequisites, or they don't have any kind of, you can say, tight integrations to other certifications. It means you can go for any certification at any time. There's no order. It's not something that you cannot go for AZ104 without going for AZ900. You can go for any certification at any time, but only in some certifications. Like if you talk about some expert level certifications, there are some kind of periods that you have to complete some certification first, and then only you can go for that one. For this information, for this this kind of path, what kind of dependencies we have, I'll suggest you to go for Microsoft certification poster. Let me share this link in chat first. This link will help you to see what is the current certification available in Microsoft. So here, wherever you see a lock icon, this lock icon represents that we have some prereqs. Without this prereqs, you cannot go for this certification. For example, for AZ305, we have a prereq. AZ900, you can go for without any challenge. AZ104, you can go for without any challenge. But for AZ305, it's mandatory to go for AZ104 first. And let me tell you, this is something they have created or they have modified just, I think, not more than 6 months to 1 year back. Previously, this requirement was not there. But right now, if you want to go for this, at least AZ104 you should have, then only you can go for AZ305. We have AZ700, we have AZ800, AZ801. These all different kind of certifications we have. Now, these all tiles, what you see in infrastructure, in data and AI, digital app and innovation, modern work, business applications, and security, these all tiles represent that we have these active certifications. If in case, you see, after some time, some tiles are removed, it means that certification is now expired. You cannot book the exam, you cannot go for that certifications. This page will not only help you to see the certification list, but also if you click on these tiles, we have a clickable link associated to this. If you click, this will redirect your connection to the dedicated page related to that certification. This is AZ900. And here, for your learning resources, we have these kind of courses, or this course is listed here. This is online free resource from Microsoft. You know what was happening since very starting, when we started with Microsoft courses, they were printing the books from Microsoft Press. We were purchasing it, we were using that for learning. Then they moved to the digital copy, the PDF format of this kind of certifications and the study materials. And last year, in month of September 2023, they stopped all these PDF copies as well. We don't have any kind of PDF format or any kind of hard copy related to these kind of certifications that you can refer for your preparation or for your knowledge. They have moved everything to MS Learn or to this online resources. So related to AZ900, AZ104, AZ700, AZ305, for any kind of certification, you can come to this dedicated page and you can see we have learning resources available. You can click on continue course and you will have in this AZ900 we have 3 modules, 3 learning paths. So we can see 1, 2 and 3 learning paths we have. You can start with first one. And here we have all these informations, all these learning resources available here. These are in proper order. What order we are going to follow in the training? In the same order, these are designed. So you, as a student, you can start with definitely with any kind of starting point. For example, introduction to Microsoft Azure fundamentals. And these all digital informations you can go through. Then going to the next module, next topic, then going to the next topic. So you can refer this as kind of learning resource or maybe for your exam preparation. And this is available for Microsoft. You will have some videos here. You will have some kind of lots of images that will help you to understand about these kind of technologies. In case, if you don't want to go, that's a very easy option, basically. Going to this PDF and click on what kind of learning resource you are looking for. But in case, if you want to see more, you can go to MS Learn. MS Learn is a centralized repository for all kind of courses, all kind of training related informations and other details. So you can click here, browse all trainings, and you can search for what you are willing to learn. Everything is free, everything is available to everyone. You don't need to basically log in or provide any kind of detail in this. Suppose I want to learn for Copilot. I can see all these learning resources already there available in this list. At any time, I can start with anyone, or maybe if I want to learn for Azure, I have all these Azure related components. These are related to Azure. But here we have a challenge. These all topics are not properly aligned to any kind of course. Some filtration you can perform here. You can click on course option and you can see what different courses we have here. But still, these courses or these topics are not properly aligned. So that's why I recommend go to this PDF and click on the options where you want to start your learning. This will create a kind of consolidated information related to all the topics for this course. So MS Learn will be the place where you'll have all the learning resources. Now, so you can plan for AZ900 exam, and definitely this course is for the beginners where they want to start with Microsoft Cloud journey. Here, Microsoft recommend you should create your Learn profile. In MS Learn, here you can sign in with your ID. So when you're going to sign in with your ID, like any kind of Hotmail, live.com or outlook.com, this ID will be used to maintain a profile information related to your certification, related to your learning, related to your different kind of journey towards Microsoft technologies. You see, it's good if you want to go for this kind of sign-in activity. This will be helpful for your future learning and future any kind of certification journey. Also, you can log in here if you have already given any certification and you have associated any email ID to that certification. That email ID you can use here because that email ID is already associated to Microsoft environment. But if you don't have any certification ID or any email ID, you can use here any live.com, outlook.com or hotmail.com here. Using Gmail, Yahoo or any other email IDs will not be possible. because these Gmail, Yahoo, or other email IDs are not already associated to Microsoft directory. This is good that you should have learn profile. For example, if I log in here with my certification ID, means my account here. This is not my certification ID, so that's why you not see lots of certification in this. But you can see if I click on profile tab, you have all these informations, what activities you have related to your profile, what credentials you have acquired, credentials and certifications, what you have. All the certification will be listed here. What transcript you have related to your exams. These all things will be listed here. And also, if you complete any learning activity in MS Learn, that will be added here. For example, you can see I have 1799 points here. If I go for any kind of example, I'm going for MS900. Sorry, it is AZ900. And click on continue course. I'm going to start with the first one. The first module. Now these all three are completed. If you click on this, you notice some experience is added here, and this will be in green. This experience you will achieve, and this will be added in your profile by simply going through these topics. If I click continue, I'll get this more 100 XP here. You can see it's increasing now. So this also represents what is your learning level in Microsoft Learn. So in this way, you can present that what kind of experience you have. And also, once you complete any section, example, you completed this section, describe cloud computing. You have knowledge check, some few questions here. If you complete this knowledge check, this badge will be added in your profile here in badges, and you will get trophies when you complete the entire course. These all things will be added here in your profile, and this will be presenting that what is your learning level, what kind of engagement you have in these kind of learn components. But these badges and trophies are not presenting the real Microsoft exams. Real Microsoft exams will be available only when you are going to book your exam in Pearson VUE and going to qualify that exam. When you qualify that exam, that will be listed under credentials and certifications. Yeah, here. Also, certification related transcript that you can share to someone will be listed in this transcript list. So maybe if you have any kind of certification already completed, and in case if you're not able to see anything here, you need to connect your certification profile. This will be guiding you that which certification ID you are using in Pearson VUE. You have to log in with that, and this will be fetching all these informations here. So this is helpful for learners if they want to go for MS Learn profile, they can create and they can keep all the information centralized to one place. For course material, I have already discussed about. You can go to Learn. You can browse training courses, but it's very easy option that go to the PDF, what certification PDF we have, and click on the tile that you are currently learning. So you have to plan accordingly, because sometimes browsing to the learn page, we get completely lost what we are going to learn in which order. So this will be a challenge. This learn profile will give you lots of information. I was talking about the achievements, transcripts, and many other informations you can find here. In exam, you have to acquire or you have to achieve 700 marks out of 1000. 700 is a passing mark for almost all Microsoft exams. 699 score is a failed score. So exactly 700 you need or higher for passing the exam. Definitely, some certifications will have some kind of renewal dates. Some advanced certifications, they have renewal date. They will be expiring in maybe 2 years or in 3 years. So after any certification exam is expired, you have to renew it for every year. And this renewal process, for this, you don't need to go for Pearson VUE. You get renewal assessment already available in your MS Learn profile. This will hardly takes around 30 minutes to 45 minutes. You'll get some around 25 questions. And if you answer, your certification will be renewed. So to keep an eye, if you have given any certification and this is going to expire, you can renew it using your MS Learn profile page. For all these three different kind of learning path, in exam, you can see these kind of weightage, what different kind of questions you're going to get. So you have to go for this kind of understanding that we have almost equal weightage from all these learning paths. So you should prepare your exam related to AZ900 accordingly. How you can prepare the exam? You have to go for MS Learn topic. You have to go for Microsoft Documentation Center to learn about more in depth related to different technologies related to like Azure or AZ900 or AZ104. But here we don't have any kind of terms. But Microsoft gives you some kind of practice assessment in some exam. How you can get this? You can simply search for AZ900 exam. I'm looking for yeah, here you can see the same page where you click on the tiles and you're seeing this kind of learning materials. You have take the practice assessment. If you click on, you will have around 50 questions here from Microsoft, and this will help you to check your knowledge, what kind of learning you have. So this kind of practice assessments you can use. And also you will have some kind of, let me check if they have given these options here or not. Generally in some exams, they give some kind of video-based training where they have summary of the exam, summary of the learning. But I think you don't have this here. The videos will be included in these kind of learning path that you can utilize. Also, if you are very new to Microsoft certifications, maybe you are going to appear in Microsoft exam very first time, you can use this sandbox option to understand, to experience what kind of look and feel you are going to see in real exam in Pearson VUE. This is just a kind of experience how exam looks like, what kind of questions we see, what format of questions we see. So what you're seeing right now, this is the actual real exam page look and feel. Where it doesn't matter, you're going to appear in Pearson VUE Center, or you are going to appear in exam from your home location, that is possible. This kind of page you'll see when exam is going to start. You have to agree with this. Exam will be generally for 180 minutes. Generally, this goes for 180 minutes. Depending on different exams, different kind of certification exams, you have different timings. But in general, you get 180 minutes for the exam and around 50 to 55 questions. not like this, because this is a sandbox environment. So don't get confused with this kind of timing. Definitely minimum score you have to acquire to pass is 700. You click next in real exam place, something like this. You can read about this kind of informations. Next. And this will ask, are you ready to start the exam? If you click on start exam, this will give you this kind of exam questions format. Just for understanding, just give a minute. Just for understanding, these kind of questions may be possible in your exam. So if you're very new to Microsoft exam, you can understand that we have single choice questions. We have MCQs. We have drag and drop. Based on the questions, you have to exactly match what kind of matching patterns we have. These kind of drag and drop questions you see depends at least 1 to 2 or maybe 3 or 4 different kind of questions that you can find. Next type of questions you see in exam is dragging, dropping here these things in this, and then arranging the order. Means which order is the correct one for the question. You can arrange it this way. Next type of questions you can find like exhibits. This kind of image you will have based on the question. You have to select the answer here. The good thing is you can interact in this image. You can click on the options. So this kind of questions will be possible in exam. Drop down questions and the related combination you have to select in drop down. This drop down sometimes will be related to the options. Sometimes if you go for advanced exams, they ask you sometimes this drop down for command pattern as well, PowerShell command patterns. So you have to be very careful while answering these questions. First, read the question properly and then select the combinations here. This kind of exhibits you will have where you can select the right answer. And at least you will have one case study. Case study is related to the kind of any kind of organization design. So there would be overview about the organization, what existing environment they have, what is their, maybe this is for example here, AD environment, what they have system center environment, what they have application environment, what kind of problem statements they have, what kind of problem they're facing, what kind of requirements they have, what kind of business goal they want to achieve, what kind of plant changes they want to achieve, technical requirements they want to achieve, and app requirements they want to achieve. Based on these case study, you have to spend time to read about all these. And related to this case study, you will have around 4 to 5 questions. You will be able to come back to this case study at any time while answering the question. You are trying to answer this question, you're not able to understand, or maybe you are willing to go back to the technical requirement. You can click here and you can see the technical requirement, come back to this, and then answer the question. So expect at least one case study, or if you are very lucky, you will have more than one as well. So it depends. Sometimes people get 3 case studies as well, but at least you will have one. In another format, you see question and exhibit in here. This exhibit is not a kind of interactive one. You can just read the information here, what we have, and accordingly you have to answer here. You select the answer. And another kind of format you see is selecting the combination. What is the statement if this is true or false? What the statement is true or false in this format, and also in the true and false format as well. To answer this, you have these different kind of exhibits. You can see. You have to read about all these kind of exhibits or these images, and then you can select the right combination. Once you are happy with this, you can submit your exam and you will be getting your result. So this is good for experiencing before going for any real exam in Pearson VUE. You can experience this in this sandbox environment. And practice assessment you can utilize to check your knowledge. Now, so these different kind of informations we have related to this AZ900 and similar informations we have for AZ104, practice assessments, some kind of, I believe there would be some videos because previously it was there. So for AZ104, so these are learnings we have for AZ104. Yeah, you can see exam prep videos we have. These prep videos are going to summarize everything, the learning related to AZ104. In case if you are willing to go for this certification, this will help. You click on this, and you can see we have, I think there would be some series. Yeah, we have total 5 videos here. So this is one of 5. We have 2 of 5, and other 3 other different kind of preparation videos. So this will be very helpful. We don't have for AZ900, but AZ104 is good in this kind of informations.